So, if you don't know, this is too bright. Wait, it is way too bright, bro. That's better. So, if you don't know, there's this YouTuber. Bro, it's way too bright. It's way too bright. Is that better? That's a little bit better. So, if you're not familiar with the internet, there's this guy named Vlad. He's been making content for like a long time. He started off like cross-dressing and making like viral videos on Omegle. See if I can pull up one of his old videos. So this is how he started originally.
Epic battles of Omegle. Natalie.
Hello.
You wanna be on my Discord, kid?
Nice.
Sure.
My screen. I got one.
I'm not a Pokemon, bro. You didn't actually catch, bro. I'm big Russian.
So that's how it all started. Originally, people was like, "Hey, bro, this is kind of gay," and he was like, "Yeah." And yeah, it turns out that eventually it came out, whatever, blah 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 blah. But he recently was visiting a different country. He was visiting Ireland, and in Ireland, I'm just gonna show what happened to him.
I got punched during my first IRL livestream in Ireland. I would include it in my I Investigate Ireland as a Woman video during my comeback in early August. Yeah, that's right, those series are back after very popular request. But this incident spread like wildfire across the internet, and especially Twitter, which surprisingly...
I gotta say though, like, I ain't gay. Okay, pause. I love Russian accents. Like that thing they do with the R, it's like, it's nice. I like it. I like Russian accents. When it comes from a chick, bro, I'm like, you could do whatever you want to me. I'm all hands. Burn a cigarette on my chest, I'm there.
The amount of people taking the guy's side is concerning, to say the least. I will play the clip first for context.
No, it's YouTube. No, it's YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
YouTube. Active. Where are you from?
I'm Russian, you?
Russian?
Yeah.
Oh, Luis, eh? How old are you?
23, you?
23, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm 20. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Natalie.
Natalie, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you going now, Natalie?
I'm going to the bars.
Going to the bars? How many views we got? Oh, famous, eh?
A little. Just a little, yeah.
Oh, what are you going? Are you going home tonight?
Sorry, what?
You want to come home with me tonight?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, girl.
Dang, bro. Dang. He said, you want to come home with me tonight? I can show you the island. I want to go to the island every day. Hey, I can take you to the bridge under the water, Lucky Leprechaun. He went straight to it, bro. He didn't have no holdback with his game. He was like, hey, come home with me tonight. I see why Mayweather's like one of the most feared like, if you gotta deal with this on the streets, like, no wonder why Mayweather's like extremely aggressive. Well, come home with me tonight. I can show you what a lively time we have under the rainbow, near the leprechaun, the pot of gold. Is that racist? I have Irish in me, so I can say that. But here's where it gets crazy.
I'll let you guess. Oh fuck, bro, chill.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
First of all, it's really crazy to me that many people are like,
That's crazy. He got socked, bro, in the face. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so 2 things with this, right? Number 1, you're in a different country. Do that in like Iraq, Iran, do that in the Middle East, you got off lucky. Boo-boo, you got off lucky. If you did this in the Middle East, like, just even walking the streets like that, bro, like, it's another country, bro. It's like, Vlad is originally from Russia, but he moved to United States, I think. Sorry. But even though, like, you know, you're visiting another country, like, you can't really do that, bro. Like, there's certain places, even in the United States, that you can't do that. Like, bro, if, like, he walked down in, like, Georgia, right? You walk down Georgia, wait, actually, no, wait, that probably would go a lot better. Let me think about a place that's not pro-gay. There's not a lot of places in America anymore that's not like that. Okay, if he walked down the street, right, and went to somewhere like, I don't know, like, I think even in Russia, like, you get beat up for doing this stuff. Like, I don't know, Ukraine, wherever, like, other places in the world, like, you can't necessarily get away with doing things like that. So, like, I mean, you gotta expect it comes with territory, right? So, that being said, I don't think he should have punched him, right? Like, if you got catfish, you could have just like, oh, man, you got me, bro. Oh, that's crazy. And that man was hurt. Like, he was, like, crying, bro. To be able to punch someone after, like, that happens, bro, he really thought he was gonna get some, bro. He said, I ain't doing that, not tonight. Well, it's not funny, though. It's not funny. Punching trans is not funny. Punching anybody is not funny. But it's also hilarious. All right, I'm just saying that, bro. Now, at the same time, though, right, that guy's a loser. We all know this. He's on the street trying to holler at chicks like that. guarantee it never works. Unless the chick have AIDS, then like, yeah, okay, maybe he deserved it. He deserves the AIDS, not Vlad getting punched. Clarification. But at the same time, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, where you're at. I know you're doing this for content. It's funny. Haha, giggles, jokes, and laugh. But people die for this, bro. Like, I'm so serious. Like, IRL is probably the most dangerous content you can make, bro. Like, walk down the wrong neighborhood, walking down the wrong street, you could potentially end your life. And that's not funny. Like, I say you got off scot-free. That person could have had a knife and could have stabbed you. It's very dangerous, man. It's very, very dangerous. And I'm not sticking up for that guy. I'm not saying it's good. But, like, you got to understand different cultures. Like, dude, Mayweather came from Ireland, bro. You know they're going to fight. They do that for fun. That's their favorite pastime, is fighting in bars. And then going like this afterwards. All right? We all know this. So, that being said, it comes with the territory. That guy, though, that punched that person, punched Vlad for no reason, that dude, he's a loser. We all know that. We all know he's a loser. So there's no even point of even like mentioning like, oh, it's wrong, because we all know it's wrong. We all know it's wrong to punch anybody. Violence toward anyone is wrong, okay? What does the Bible say? Love thy neighbor, not punch them in the face. That's not what it says. Don't punch them in the face because they tricked you for being a chick. I mean, if that's part's in the Bible, let me know. I haven't read that part, so let me know if it is.
Vlad, why didn't you fight back? When it's pretty public that I had jaw surgery 3 months ago, and that thing needs a minimum of 6 months to heal. So risking something like that would be way too stupid. Not to mention that I was tucked, I was wearing heels, I was holding a purse, and I was holding a tripod with the stream on. So realistically, I didn't have any chance of fighting back. And if I...
And for one, like, why would you want to fight back anyways? Because you don't know what the other person has. Life lesson, everyone. If you're in the street and someone does something to you, do you know what your best defense is? To either walk away or assess the situation. Assess the situation, be like, okay, man, look, this guy's by himself. Like, because, get this, bro. People do not play fair in the streets. It's called mutual destruction for a reason. When there's this thing that someone can use, it's like cheat codes in video games. If you have the cheat codes right in front of you, why are you not going to use it? You're going to use that instead of actually using the thing that's hard to get, is like your physical. So people's going to use guns to shoot you. They're not going to use fists because it's harder to get. It's harder to work out, harder to train. No one's going to do that. So even though I know how to fight, you can still get jumped. You can get stabbed. You can get shot. Bro, fighting doesn't teach you how to dodge bullets. All right? Boxing does not teach you that. You dodge fists, not bullets. We're not in the Matrix, bro. So, yeah, that sucks. I mean, what can you do, bro? I always think, I worked security one time at my job, and there's always people, like, doing things. There's always people, like, they try to step up to me. Like, one time I had pepper spray somebody. So someone tried to fight me. I didn't know what this guy had. I was working security. I was at the door. I was talking to one of the homeless people because he's really cool. I let him come in and let him wash up, whatever. You know, I was early night security for the hospital. And then this guy came in, and he just started, like, arguing for no reason. He started trying to fight. And he got this close. This taught me never let no one get super close to you. He got this close to me. I said, hey, man, watch out, bro. Watch out. And he tried to grab me, bro. For no reason. This dude was crazy. He just tried to attack me. I dodged him. He grabbed my glasses. He grabbed my mask on because it's during COVID. And then, like, well, it was after COVID, pre-COVID, whatever. And then, luckily, I had my pepper spray on him. And I had that boy. And I was like, that boy got in his face. And he went to jail that day with pepper spray in his face. Not a good day for him. But, short end of the story, it could have been worse. That guy could have had a knife. I don't know what people have. Even you can ask the police officers, ask them downtown, ask them what to watch out for. They're all going to say watch out for people that has knives. Homeless people has knives. Bro, there's people giving them machetes for no reason on the street. Bro, let me see if I can look that up.
So apparently this TikToker is going extremely viral for donating machetes, alcohol, and cigarettes to homeless people. He posted a video on November 27th, Thanksgiving Day, of him handing out machetes and sometimes alcohol to people that were homeless.
Bro, you see there's demons out here, bro. Little demons, bro, out here handing them weapons and alcohol. They're like supplying these guys for no reason, bro. So you best to believe, bro, I'm gonna press that button before you press that button, bro. So what Vlad did is completely right. He walked away like he should. You don't know what that guy has. You don't know what they have. It's not about being hard, bro. Like, it's about surviving, my guy. Like, I'm not, like, don't get me twisted. I see you again in the streets, though. I see you again in the streets after that. And you ain't prepared, my boy, because I wasn't prepared. You ain't. Ooh, I'm pulling up on you. It depends what they do to you, too. Like, if they shoot me, I'm going to be honest with you. We can go to court. They're just going to get some jail time. In America, our system sucks. Our justice system just, like, lets them out right off the back. Me? Bro, I find you. I'm like, okay, they only give you 6 months. Bro, I seen this video. Let me see if I could pull this up, bro. This was some insane stuff that literally pissed me off. Okay, well, I can't find it, but there's this video of this guy. He got shot by, he was hanging out with this girl, and this girl's boyfriend was crazy. He got shot and got paralyzed for life. And then the guy got out 4 months later because it was his first charge. I am hunting you down, and I'm going to punish your ass. I'm going to do the Punisher, bro. I swear, bro, I don't give a crap about the justice system. If they're not gonna help me, I'm gonna shoot him back. And they're gonna say it's premeditated manslaughter. Nope, I was just heating the moment, bro. I was just heating the moment for 6 years. I don't know what to say about that, bro. Like, if you're not gonna defend your own people, like, I don't know, bro. That's another topic for a different day. But point is you catch them slipping some other time, bro. Why do you think people catch you on street lights for a reason, bro? You was talking all that head, right? Right? Yeah, you was trying to get me when I wasn't prepared. Oh, I'm prepared now, boy. That's all I gotta say, bro. Just think smart. Think smart in the long term, not in the short term, bro. Because that's all I gotta say. You gotta be safe out here, man. And Vlad was really lucky that he got alive. That's what I gotta say about that. Let's see if there's anything else.
If I did, yeah, I wouldn't risk the surgery in any way. Anyways, many people said that what I do is transphobic and therefore I deserved it. And others are simply way too right-wing, calling me a fag and saying that the guy indeed did the right thing. I will address everything, so let's start. Firstly, how do right-wing people support this behavior? Because they're the ones who are hating illegal immigrants because some of them act like violent animals.
So, I had your back. I had your back in the beginning of this video. So you said right-wing people attack immigrants because some of them are like this. But then this person who we don't even know is right-wing, probably are, most likely they are, and probably racist, is all right-wings. And all the people that's agreeing with them, they're all right-wing. They're all like this, right? So you could say, like, okay, so this group of people is suffering, right? This group of people is suffering. Yes, some of them are crazy, but not all of them is crazy. But right wings, oh yeah, they're all crazy. You can't do that, bro. Like, why even? You know, there's right wing like trans, right? I don't know. This is a very like short-minded thinking.
The incident in Belfast is a good example of that. But then they go on Twitter and support somebody who is also acting like a violent animal. Something doesn't add up here. How can you hate a behavior and then embrace it? Also, we found out that
it's not all right people, bro. That's not all right-wing people. That's like me saying all liberals are gay. Okay? No, they're not. There's some level-minded liberals, bro. Look on Shoe on Head, bro. She makes some great points. Liberal, okay? You can't say all groups is like this or all groups of parties like. I don't want to watch the rest of that video. Wow, that's retarded. I'm sorry, but you are retarded for that. That's a terrible, like, I'm not saying that it's not happening, right? I'm not saying that. What those people are saying and doing is wrong. We all denounce them, but to say that all group of people is like this, that's kind of retarded. I'm gonna skip ahead and see if there's anything else.
because instead of women, they will be seen as someone who is baiting men. Do you honestly think that if that animal found out that I'm not a biological woman, with me not dropping the voice, therefore putting me in the exact spot a trans woman could have been, he...
Okay, so the argument here is that because you baited him, so he has a right to hit you. It's not like he took him home and then he found out he was trans there. No, that person just hit him on the spot. Like, there was no commitment. There was nothing there. There was no pre-notions. Nobody deserved knowing anything. That guy did not deserve to hit Vlad in the face at all. Point blank, right there. Did not deserve to hit him in the face because Vlad didn't owe him anything, right? That being said, again, let's be realistic here. Go in India on the streets where kids poop on the streets. Do that there. It's going to be a different story, bro. I'm telling you, you just got to be safe. You can't complain when you go to another person's country, they don't like what you're doing, and you get beat or something for that. You can't complain. That's such a retarded thing, bro. I'm sorry. We're done with this video. That's so stupid, bro. That's so stupid. I don't know. That's all I got about that. That's very it's a very unfortunate situation. It's also very retarded how people like this think. When I say people like this, I'm not saying all trans people. I mean people on the left wing side of things, like how they understand that's not all people, but then they think this group of people is like all people. It's just stupid. Whatever, bro. That's what I got on this take. Like, comment, subscribe, and hey, maybe if you're lucky, I might reveal my real identity. It's a guy. I'm sorry. No, I don't have a JJ. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe. All right, bye.